You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide. Divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me. Cover me. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me. Cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you. on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. You know the drill. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And as soon as you get in, ladies, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we say that, we mean that, we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And we didn't just say that, but we put out in words for you. Take a listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our pledge to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the world, that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right. While we try to get Tommy back, you know, Tommy should be coming back. So let me say welcome to COP. COP, how are you?
Good night to you, Professor Wall Street.
Where you going, brother?
I cool, quiet, and humble, thinking positive, not negative. Cool, calm, and collective. And watching the Starboy. I watching the Starboy and telling myself, when I get big like you, I shooting for the sky too. I shooting for the sky too. Even though I miss, I will be among the stars. Right now, I'm on the stars. I'm on that Starboy over here, you know.
Let me bring in.
Starboy over here.
Yeah, let me bring the other host here, the man himself, the young man who took Tommy. Tommy, how you good?
Fabulous.
I'm a body, boy.
How are my co-hosts?
Yeah, body.
How are you doing, COP?
Well, Uncle Tommy, I just yesterday I'm positive, not negative, waiting for you. Waiting for my body to come on.
Yeah, well, we are among royalty. We are among royalty, so let's relish.
Yeah, I agree. I done seen all of the chat over there already. They done saying COP, you have a medal to get. You have a medal to get, but you might get silver at all.
Well, COP,
you have a medal to get. I would hope it's not one that Caribbean soul maker.
COP, I think that you want to get it one. You know, but let me say this. I want to thank Tommy and COP for this splendiferous job you guys have been doing and continue to do here on WZYE 95.9 FM, because you know, you guys know that's what we're about here, is trying to bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and by extension the world. So I really want to thank you guys for holding it down, while I was there. Not just in Mexico City, but 2 or 3 weeks ago was in Dominican Republic. So like a traveling man, So I want to thank you guys so very kindly, man. It's really appreciated to know that we could keep bringing news to the people, and bring them the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I want to thank you for making us so very proud and making our hearts flutter with joy.
Yeah, well, Tommy, thank you very much. Go ahead, COP.
Uncle Tommy, I don't think he make Olia proud enough. Olia not in Trinidad enough. I think he make Trinidad and Tobago proud enough. You might feel proud, but he make the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago proud. When you come home, you're gonna say, all right, you make you proud. But you proud of your race. But Professor Wall Street, the little time you was over here, when I see you win that first 800, I say, all right, it was worth it. When I see you win the 1500, I say, well, all right, it was worth it. When I see you still a bronze, I say, well, all right, it was worth it. So I had no problem being over here. And I stay over here with the village family and Uncle Tommy. It's a family of love. Yeah, they show love, they show appreciation and consideration, and I give them an applaud for that. This is the real applaud, eh?
Yeah.
Not the imitation of what WZYE have. This is
the and Sylvia just said that there have been so much comments. I did a live, and that live have over 10,000 views, right? From the track now. And it's just show you the appreciation that I appreciate the people who appreciate what I could bring to them. And COP and Tommy, but we'll be honest with all you. When you're involved in sports and you run your mouth like how I just run my mouth, you have to back it up,
You have to.
Yeah, I have to be honest with all you. You can't run your mouth like how I just run my mouth and then go and be a failure. And then you can't make no excuses. So if you all
them two Mexican and them,
yeah,
them two Mexican and them, they try to lock you in a corner where you can't pass them and block you, and the 1500 meter,
Yeah. But I had
them trying to block you. I see you hit them at 3D technique. They hit them Kamala Fasad, Bisasad, duck in and duck out and go and leave them.
Oh God. Yeah, but it's funny, yeah? The race I was most nervous for was the 400 meters. And yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, yeah? I really and truly thought I could have won the race because the Trinidadian who ended up winning it, I beat him the day before. And he was saying to me, boy, leave on, boy, that race was hard, boy. But next day, one day does make a big difference in running. One day. You understand? The next day, boy.
You was a little too confident. I feel he was a little too confident.
Maybe I was. But you know something? Yeah. COP and Tommy, boy, I was nervous, boy.
Wow.
I was real nervous, boy.
But let me ask you something too now. It's 3 medley again, right?
Yeah.
And it's 3 are we here. Which one you feel deserve the bronze? Let me put you in the front line one time. Bronze? Which one you feel deserve the bronze?
Yeah, what it is, if I run a next race, both all the way there deserve the medal from that race.
Uncle Tommy, what the man put in way over here? He ain't coming out in front at all. That's the participation medal?
Yeah. If I run a next race, I run a relay. And I didn't know if they know I had a relay, the relay was yesterday. Because I leave Sunday morning. I leave 1 a.m. Sunday morning. And I reach back home about 4 o'clock Sunday evening. It was a long trip, man. Long trip. As a matter of fact, we're very transparent here. I actually had a root canal done today, right? And my appointment was supposed to be 9:30 this morning. I sleep through the appointment, man. I was tired. The first thing I would say, I was tired. Because, folks, just remember, I haven't participated in a track meet in 5 years. And I took it upon myself to participate in a meet, not just any ordinary meeting. Masters Championships in Mexico City, high altitude, 7,000 feet and above. So, I really kind of put myself out there, but as I just say, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. I mean, I just feel that, and listener, the amount of congratulations I get with people who haven't seen me for years running. 5 years, they say, well, you won where you was, boy. Nice to see you back, and things from all different parts of the world. Because of course, my Facebook page, it goes all different parts of the world. So it was really, really, really a heart-wrenching experience, going to Mexico. And let me say this, Let me say this. COP and Uncle Tommy.
Yes.
If all you think the roads bad in Trinidad and Tobago, if you all think the roads were bad, boy, cancel Christmas, brother. In Mexico City, on the highway, they have some potholes there. It's like crater, boy. And I don't know if I told you all this, but the good part of it is that I actually rented a car. And when I got there, they didn't have my car. So they gave me a Toyota X-Trail. I don't know about that in Trinidad.
Yep.
Right? It's a SUV. And Tommy and COP, it was the best thing that I ever did, driving in Mexico City. best thing. But it was a great experience. Go ahead.
Mexico is to buy bitumen from Trinidad and Tobago, And without we refinery, there are 13 countries all over the world suffer because of we closing down refinery, So all the countries that is to get bitumen from us. All of them road dilapidated.
So you're saying even people outside of Trinidad and Tobago suffering from the evil and wickedness of the PNM?
Because of Keith Rowley and Penny Beckers.
COP shift track and potholes in Mexico. Potholes in Trinidad.
No, but that is the reality of it. That is the reality of it. Grenada feeling the same picture. Barbados feeling the same picture. St. Vincent feeling the same thing. Trinidad and Tobago feeling the same thing. That refinery, that bitumen had the Caribbean road smooth and nice. Tobago smooth and nice. It's not so again since that bitumen that refinery closed down. Why you feel it didn't have a high demand for aggregator in Tobago? Because we had to import bitumen. Mexico had to import bitumen from Jamaica. Grenada, St. Lucia, all of them had to import now. Wherever in the world have a refinery operated, Caribbean islands now, all road that bad, Mexico, all of them had to order and import bitumen. Yeah. 3 times the price there's a pay Trinidad for Trinidad.
You think it's easy? That's what the PNM government have done. But let me just close with you see, COP and Uncle Tommy, I want people to understand something. I think we just take older runners in Trinidad and Tobago for granted. And now that I am running for Trinidad and Tobago, that will no longer be acceptable. No longer. Because you all know I just come here and tell all you what the type of training I just be doing. How I just be training 6 days a week. And I training hard. And then, it has some people who come and make some kind of side jokes with running with them old fellas and them. You know what I mean? This is a serious thing. And I know this government will understand that Masters track and field in Trinidad, right? We have to take it to our next level because the last time I checked, we were fourth on the medals table, you know, at these games. And it have the United States, it have Mexico, it have Cuba, it have all the Caribbean islands, it have Canada, it have plenty of these countries that have way more larger population than us. And we were fourth on the medal table. So I am gonna be one of the I could call it, boy.
Ambassador.
The ambassadors and the ambassadors for Masters Track and Field in Trinidad and Tobago, because there's a lot of hard work. And in my estimation, it is no less hard work than what Keishan Walker had to do, what Joey Mitchells had to do. No less hard work. It's the same type of hard work. Because when you show up at these meets, I'm telling you guys, I'm not asking you. It's the best of the best in your age group. Look, I come third in the 400. Third. A Trinidadian beat me. You understand? A Bahamian beat me. Third. Right? A little bit again. I might have been fourth. No, I think that would happen though. I might have to trip that pussy. Anyway, but it's a lot of hard work and dedication. So we have to stop taking for granted athletes who are 30 and over, who are still participating in Masters Track and Field, because they are working just as hard as the regular people. And a gold medal at these meets is hard to come by. Hard. Because it have 8 people line up in a lane in some of these instances. And listen to this, I had to run a semi-final and a final in the 400. Right? I run a semi-final to make the final. And I made the final. And listen to this, I had the fastest time going into the 400 finals. But I always tell people, they don't give out medals in the semi-final. They never give out medals in the semi-final. So you could run the fastest time in the semi-final, you still have to come back and do it in the final. I had the fastest time, and in the final I come third. So folks,
the fastest time, and in the final you come third.
I come third. You see how it is? So that means to say that the people on that day, on the finals day, they were better than me. On the day when you have to win gold, silver, or bronze, the gold and the silver medalist was better than me. And I accepted that, man. I accepted that. And all now I have to do, even though that is not my event, you know, I would like to go back. No, I ain't gonna give that no other try, man. That's too much. That's a lot of hard work. But anyway, let me go to the chat to see. So Susan Lalchan, who was first in the chat?
Let me just say this. Let me just say this, Wall Street. I think the Ministry of Sports and the Ministry of Education supposed to invite you over here to move around in them schools and them to speak to them young athletes and them.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
COP, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
That should happen. Susan Lochan.
Yes, Susan was in first.
Number 1 on the chat.
I just anyway, we go get to that. Susan, who was first in on Sunday? You all remember?
I think you sent somebody else. I had given somebody else that conflicted with what you sent me.
No, let me see. Let me see what I sent you. I sent that to you, right? Let me see something. Was that? Hold on. Folks, holy calls, okay? Holy calls, holy calls. Folks, holy calls, all right? Holy calls for a minute. Suzanne. Is it Suzanne? Let me see.
Wasn't Susan yesterday, Sunday? It was,
Wasn't it her?
No, it wasn't her yesterday. It was, oh man. Trying to remember who it was.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, yeah, yesterday was Suzanne, Tommy.
Yesterday was yesterday and today is today.
Yeah, yesterday was Suzanne. I tell you, because I screenshot it just to be sure. It was kind of
different to what I had on my screen.
Right. No, Suzanne was first yesterday because
I had done that first or something.
Yeah, the reason why I screenshot it is because sometimes it seemed like it does go forward. So Suzanne was first yesterday. Suzanne was second. Volsang was third. Miss Santa Cruz was after. Right. So those were the first. Suzanne, Volsang, and then Miss Santa Cruz. Yeah, because I screenshot it just to be sure. It have in my on my thing. It shows me it was yesterday. Yeah. So today Suzanne is first again. So Suzanne is on a streak. Suzanne is one away from the hat trick.
Tobago.
But
Tobago love, Tobago support for the village.
I have to tell you something, eh? It has been hard to get a hat trick in here. It's hard. A hat trick don't come by so easy. So Suzanne, we wish you the best.
Now she go.
If she go do it, you gotta wait and see. You gotta see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Suzanne, COP have confidence in you that you could do it. I stay out there. I being impartial. You know what I mean?
She's the only silent listener that send her voice note and send appreciation. All the other silent listener, the 300, 400, 500 sometimes that live on YouTube, they say they only like to listen. They don't like to send her voice note or call. Suzanne break that jinx. She break that jinx and show appreciation. So she making them other listeners and them feel better.
Yeah. Suzanne says, looking forward to tonight's show.
Go ahead, Professor. Read out.
Yeah. Batman boy, good evening. Batman, good evening to you. Caribbean Soul boy, good evening. WZYE TV and Caribbean Soul, how you going, brother? How you going? How things? Clinton Williams say, whoa, you guys early. Good evening, everyone, and to Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy and COP. Folks, we're not earlier. What we want to do, we're being consistent. So we normally start 7 p.m. Trinidad time, which is 6 p.m. US time. So as you know, we say we originate, we don't imitate. We staying on Trinidad and Tobago time. Yeah, we staying on Trinidad and Tobago time. So Clinton, we early, but we ain't really early. Caribbean Soul says the well-known UNC fighter for the UNC, Jason is vexed. I tell all you, if UNC don't straighten out their crap, they'll be heading back out. They'll be out their crap. They will be heading back to opposition. You know, Caribbean Soul, I want people to rock back and be patient. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not fighting against the UNC activists, but I just think we have to be patient, man. I have to be patient. And I always say there's a difference between instant gratification and delayed gratification. Okay? You know, they have instant coffee, right? I never had instant coffee, but it's instant, you get it, and that is it. Delayed gratification. You know what I like, COP and Tommy boy? That is like me waiting 5 years to run in a track meet, that is really delayed gratification. Eh? And when I run, I win 2 gold medals and a bronze medal. That is what you call delayed gratification. So I'm just saying for people to hold straight. I saw Jason's video, and I know Jason is
patience and be confident. Patience and be confident.
Keep the confidence. Be confident with yourself. You understand? Be confident with yourself. It's only 6 months. And people could say, well, you could say what you want to know. You could say what you want. Hey, listen, I was in the trenches too, you know. COP was in the trenches. All right? COP was in the trenches. Tommy was in the trenches. Folks, hold the calls, eh? Hold the calls. We're going to get to the calls in a minute. We're going to get to all your calls in a minute. Just be patient. We'll get to all your calls, people.
But still, before the 8 o'clock, you should play. You should play them videos and them again on that run, eh?
Yeah.
Before 8 o'clock, Professor Wall Street. Let me run the videos on them, right? With the race on them.
That. Right, folks, hold the calls, okay? Hold the calls. Let me get through the chat, and then we go play the videos, and then we'll have a time when everybody could call. Folks, hold the calls, folks. Hold the calls, all right? Let me get through the chat. All right? Uranus McFarlane says, good evening.
Hold the call side there. Hold the call.
Yeah.
When it's open, go.
Yeah. Uranus McFarlane says, good evening to Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP and all on the village chat.
Go ahead, Professor Wall Street.
Special congratulations to Wall Street and his achievement. Thank you very much. Uranus. Caribbean Soul say we're talking about revitalization, but not going to benefit us now or next 2 years. That project is massive. The people on the ground still balling. And Caribbean Soul, I hear you know. Caribbean Soul say a man who need more money in his pocket don't want to hear about no skyscraper in Silat. I agree with you. I agree with you. But we have to be patient. I'm not bad talking UNC, but we need as UNC supporters to demand things also. Else we'll just be like those PNM sycophants who accept everything their party do. And Caribbean Soul, you know us here. You know us, Caribbean Soul. You've been with us from the beginning. We don't accept everything. And if we seeing things going, let me say this, I could talk for myself. If I see things going sideways, all you know, WZYE will use this platform. And I have to be honest, you know, right? The platform WZYE we have created has become a very powerful platform. And my platforms have also become powerful platforms. And don't forget, folks, it's not just platform, you know, but the editorials and them, videos, and the many things that we do here. So that's why I am preaching patience more than anything else. And people may say, well, Wall Street, you know, how long are we to patient? I just saying, and as I tell people, I am more patient than the Port of Spain General Hospital. So I am preaching patience. And I think there's a time and place. Yeah, time and place. So Caribbean Soul say 9 years later.
And let me say something in that too. Wall Street.
Go ahead.
Why I will side with you and the patience and being patient. Remember this development will create a construction boom in the country. Even though it started in a year from now, the volume of workers that they will want, because they done start bringing contractors and skilled workers, and it's just that people have to put themselves in place and go and register, because that's going to have a construction boom. And when you have a construction boom, because you can't just hire people and you don't know where money coming from. Remember the PNM saying, where you get any money from? They know the country don't have no money. Look, all the business sectors and them supporting this development, this revitalization project. It shows that the business sector supporting that, and they will encourage, they will put the money where the amount is to encourage that construction boom. Because everybody going to be working and thing. It would have nothing like, oh, it's hard. We again this, we again that. You gotta give the government time to create that development. Because that project at the sea nearly all, mostly all unemployed people and them, you have guys and them. That is which part them will be working. That is not Chinese and Syrians and foreigners coming to do that. It's Trinidad labor, and Trinidad labor go and encourage that construction boom. That is how the government will raise and resources and build our GDP. You think, Professor?
And COP, you think that if we sit on here and we see that a certain percentage of the work down there not going to them locals, you think we go to sit on here and say nothing about that? Yeah. But this is what we like to do. We like to take your calls on this situation, the situation that many people believe, there is this belief that somehow the current government, the UNC government, is not looking after their base in Trinidad and Tobago. And I am saying is that you have to be patient. That's what I've been saying. I've been preaching that from day one, and I'm going to continue to preach that, unless, right, that stays the same, right, then you'll get a different story from us. But right now, I am preaching, and COP gave his opinion. We like to hear Tommy's opinion with respect to patience with the government, and it's not like they're ignoring people and they're putting one against the other. Tommy, you go ahead. What's your opinion, Tommy?
You have to give them time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it never will be. It never could be. The government has great plans, which are very doable. As a matter of fact, I look at what they did in Tobago by granting a license to the THA to monetize Studley Park.
Correct.
And they right away they fought estate turned to the opposition or the minority, as they call them, to comment on it, ignoring what the governing group has to say or what their thoughts are. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's very negative.
And Tommy, that's a great point. Because let me take this call. We take this call. Yeah, Brooklyn, welcome.
Hey, good night to you all, shit. Good night, Uncle Tommy and COP. Good night to all of you listeners.
Good night.
Well, should I come to a point with some of these Trinbagonians that have nothing good to say about the US? I come to a point where I just don't even want to see them or hear them no more. Hear why? 9 years and a half they suffer under the PNM.
Correct.
9 years or no?
Correct.
But the UNC didn't even make a year.
Yeah.
And I said to them, some of them now come to it. Some of them just jump on the bandwagon just before election on social media. Born about when UNC when everybody win. Some of them just come and then believe because they did that. Just that alone they did, They believe that they should be rewarded within the first 6 months at the UNC. How could that be?
Yep.
Why our people want the UNC to follow the same blueprint as the PNM and just taking care of few people in the PNM and leaving the rest of the country for 9.5 years to go mad, to mash up every business, every structure, every natural resources income that we had coming in for us. Now it's financiers and foreigners own it, the Chinese and them. What is wrong with our people in Trinidad? Why they can't really only give the people a little time? I give them 2 years. Only take 9.5 years, only was hungry, only was hungry 9.5 years. So if only wait 1 more year, only can't wait. Only have to be sick people, boy. I get fed up with them. Because every time I go on social media, it's somebody talking about, and people, and some of them too who've been there too talking, about people coming from all over, in Port of Spain, corporation from all over the place, and they fed up with the UNC, and these just people who supposed to know better. I see every time, sometimes I not even on social media, sometimes for the whole day. I even, either man just go on Facebook sometimes, within the first hour I wake up, sometimes I look and see what's going on in Trinidad, because I want to make sure everything good. Sometimes I even pick up my phone, sometimes I on work and realize I even look at Facebook for the day. Because I'm fed up with these people. I'm fed up with them. How will they could want the UNC to follow the blueprint of the PNM? How will they be judged after? How will they be judged? Not a corrupted and a waste of time government. Or they want them to be judged so in 5 years so that they could lose the election. That is what they want. The same people who say they love the UNC want the UNC to follow the pattern of the PNM. So the next 5 years, the UNC getting voted out, so the PNM can sleep back in. Because it's shut down all over in the constituency talking about they're fixing things. All that is gimmick thing. All that gimmick thing to make people feel that the PNM working behind the scenes to help poor people. That gimmick thing. And I hope the UNC paying attention because like the PNM paying some of their own supporters to talk stupidness on the party. Because that's why I see it. It must have things people could do. I know under the PNM people were selling chow and sour and getting locked up what they call them, the municipal police, whatever
municipal, the municipal.
Right, locking up these people for just selling chow to make $100. People selling water and getting locked up under the PNM. I know the Kamala Pusat says I would never see a person selling water by no traffic light or selling chinnet or selling chow and see the police lock them up and have that person charged. You ain't seen not doing that. Or they get up and do something and stop saying, or they get nothing from the UNC, or they're not going to get nothing because the country have a bigger picture to fix. The country taking care of bigger things, and then when the bigger things fix, it will trickle down to everybody. She didn't say when the rich get rich, I know. She said when the country get better. And she has to make the country better because right now the PNM have the country worse. And I'm tired of these people. You know, I've seen Indian people coming out and trying only got this black African people like myself. Only have stupidness to talk about the party. And the party is doing things. Whenever they see Tobago smile with the PNM in 10 years, no, 10 years Rowley was there. Tobago never smiled with Rowley. Tobago smiled with this woman in less than a year. This is the big pictures. We're supposed to appreciate these moves and understand that it's Trinidad and Tobago and the world will see us as a giant again. And so they need to stop it, boy.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
Watching these people sick, you know. They're sick. I'm telling you, they're sick. I'm fed up with them.
Thank you.
Well, have a good night. I'm fed up with these people, boy.
Yep.
Right.
You know, I have to say that the propagandist machine working very well. Very, very well.
They're working very, very well. So you see, Caribbean Soul said 9 years we hear Cameron and Minister talk about pothole. Well, they empower now fix the blasted potholes. Yeah, Caribbean Soul. You know, it's interesting, eh? Caribbean Soul. I would like to take some people out of Trinidad.
You never say blasted.
No, he missed a L. Yeah. He missed out that L. Listen to this, eh? I would like to take people out of Trinidad and Tobago and carry them to Mexico City for 1 day and just drive them around Mexico City. Mexico City, eh? Yeah. And I am saying that in my little corner, I believe that a lot of these things will be fixed, but we have to be patient. We used to play the thing here, suffer peacefully. For 9.5 years, many of us suffered under the PNM. Suffer. And you go tell me in 6 months, You throwing everything down the drain. So now what you have actually done is to suffer for 10.5 years. Because we including this 6 year. We including the 6 months that the current government in power. Let's take this call. Hold on. Let's take this call. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor Walsh. Welcome back.
Thank you very
much. Good night, Uncle Tommy, and good night, COP. Well, firstly, I congratulated you while you were away. But now that you're here, I'll give you it in person, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a performance, or what performances you gave them.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
The Masters is one of the hardest to compete.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
Now it is.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, but you show them how to do it. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Right.
You're muted, Alistair. Alistair, you're muted. All right. Alistair, mute this thing. Yeah. Yeah. So folks, I just feel that we are at this stage, COP and Uncle Tommy. Where's that? People have to really sit back, boy, and separate the forest from the trees. You understand? Don't allow yourself 6 months to add on to the 9.5 years that the PNM was in power. Don't allow all them years you sit down and you fight for your party. And now your party in power, you want something in 6 months that you didn't get in 9.5 years. You ain't get it in 9.5 years. Why just COP and Tommy before we go for the break? 4 minutes before the break. What is this waiting another 6 months, COP or Tommy, before your time come calling? What is this waiting another 6 months?
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You could wait 2 years.
No.
I believe
you'll be
Professor
honest.
Walsh.
Be honest. Yeah, go ahead.
To be honest, and I'm speaking from my heart over here. I feel we have to don't make them things a topic because to be honest, the roads in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago very bad. A man driving he vehicle, he done under pressure. When you're steering in and your ball joint and your cradle bushing rubber keep going, and you have to find money to fix them thing. Sometimes they're frustrated, and programs like these is really to get your voice across. When I go through the chat and thing too, I'm not saying nothing disrespectful, I'm not saying nothing rude. I seen citizens just expressing themselves at the frustration, and when you keep having to spend your money, I expect these things. I understand them with the frustration, but don't let it get out of hand and take up our time on WZYE and that much when I wanted to see the 3 race run before the 8 o'clock hour.
We will see it right after the 8 o'clock.
I wanted to see them 3 race again.
Yeah, we will see it.
But people entitled to.
All right, let me take this call.
They're not being rude and disrespectful, and that's something that I will support them on.
Alistair, you have a minute before the break.
You want me to call back?
Yeah, call back. Call back after the break.
Yeah.
All right. So, folks, we're going to take that break. And I just want to say to the people that we hear you. And this platform here is for you to come and express whatever you want to express. But we are just giving you an idea of be patient. Be patient. And in my estimation, patience will virtue.
It's a virtue.
Yeah, patience will virtue because, you can't get everything now. And don't compare and contrast. Don't look at what other people get and saying, well, look them get, and how come I not getting? You understand? So, folks, we're going for that break. We got to take the break, folks. We're going for the break.
Call back. We're going for the break now. Call back.
Yeah, call back. We're going for the break. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, we are on at 7 p.m. Trinidad time. Same time as usual. We're being consistent, all right? We're going to take that break, and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station. We're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye, bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye, bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight. Tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye, bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, 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 no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye, bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye, bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Laid to rest, laid to rest.
taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. Me and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, me and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. Me and them dead. Condolences to the Balize, SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. We and them dead. Tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. We and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street and you on the Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Remember, these are WhatsApp calls, so there's no fee. You can call from any part of the world.
Thank you, Tommy. I want to quickly digress just a little bit here before we get to the videos on the screen. Gordon Dryden Joseph in the chat said, well, boy, girl, I am looking at the news about the live sport, death sport. Mama, yo. Let me read something for Gordon Dryden Joseph. You see, it is very difficult when you cannot do a lot of research and you have to take your news from the PNM social media. And listen to it.
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
And that is what we have here. We have a propagandist of the PNM, Gordon Dryden Joseph, spewing his propaganda. Listen to this. This is from attorney Kyle Taklal Singh yesterday. Today, it seemed the Express newspaper has a bit of nostalgia mixed with amnesia. Listen very carefully, Gordon Dryden. They have chosen to revisit the bare and unproven allegations surrounding live sport. Let me repeat that for Gordon Dryden Joseph, who does no research. No. All you don't say he cannot do research. I believe he could, right? It's a young man who said he didn't use Google. But since you have been listening to our program, he has improved tremendously. And that's what we are here for. We are here to help people like Gordon Dryden Joseph improve. But listen. They have chosen to revisit the bare and unproven allegations surrounding live sport. It immediately brought me back to 9 years ago when I accepted a brief to challenge the findings of the live sports audit. This is attorney Kyle Taklal Singh, right? I remember being told by senior attorneys, it is an unwinnable case. Think about your image. And my personal favorite, it's too political. You will be blacklisted as a UNC lawyer. Perhaps it's because of the many times I sat and watched the Alamo with my father, one of the few memories I have of him. But there has always been something about standing in a fight against the odds that appealed to me. Fight we did, and the court quashed the audit. Let me repeat that for Gordon Dryden Joseph. No. Don't go outside to the outhouse. Stay inside. No, wait. Gordon going outside. Stay inside. All right, you come back inside. All right, sit down now. Sit down on the chair. Sit down. Sit down. Don't throw down the cock set. Gordon Dryden Joseph, leave the cock set there. It's for mosquitoes. He leave the cock set. Fight we did, and the court quashed the audit. Quashed. I know if Gordon Dryden know what that means, but quashed. Yes, I was blacklisted. Yes, I was placed in the banwas by some seniors who refused to brief me. But as my friend Anis always remind me, a little banwas is good for the soul. I will be following this series closely. Who knows? Perhaps round 2 in the defamation court is on the horizon. Let's go. And that is Kyle Taklal Singh, the attorney, who dealt with it, and fight we did, and the court quashed the audit. So when all they're coming up with this all kind of thing they want to bring up, and listen, the Fourth Estate should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed. But that's why we are here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we are here. But folks, COP and Tommy, any comments? And then I'm going to quickly go to the videos, and then we're going to get back to the other politics that we want to talk about. All right, let's go to the videos. So folks, quickly, I'm going to show this race is the first race. This is the 800 meters. Let's go.
And immediately the Caribbean riders take the first places, but they're going in a balanced way, right? They're just taking care of the peloton. They're not giving it their all. To take off, they're doing very well in control. Well, I think they're Caribbean, eh? It's Boss. He's in second place. Let's go in Frito, don't come on Sergio.
Trinitario, suddenly the 492 started to take off. And is already... checked them and said, do it again. I've done my part, my friend.
Oh, leave it there, I'll leave it to you.
So there you have it, folks. That was the first one. And I was very happy with that performance. As I said, the first time running for Trinidad and Tobago in 40 years. So I was very, very happy with this. Let's quickly go to the second video.
Well, give it anthem. Give me the anthem part and the first one for the public.
Oh, all right.
You want the anthem?
All right. Okay. All right. Let me get that. Let me get that back up there.
The anthem for the first one.
Yeah. All right. Let me get that. Hold on.
That's just for the public now to see what's the anthem playing.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get that. Oh, cool. Let me get an anthem song there. Hold on a minute. All right. Here we go. Hold up. Come on, man. Just a minute. All right, here we go. So, folks, this is the
another award.
This is the award ceremony here. Let's go.
Tobago. And
that's the Trinidadian.
Bring your in front of. Respectfully, let's listen to Trinidad's national anthem. From the Liberty Inn.
The fires of hope and prayer,
The
turning ye strong with me.
Let every queen on rest. Yeah, folks. So that was it there. COP, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. That was splendid for us. All right. Yeah, folks. So let's quickly go to the 1500 meters. Yeah, man. 1500 meters. And folks, that was a new national record too. A new national record in my first goal for Trinidad and Tobago. So watch this one.
The starting shot. 1500 meters flat, now in the 65-year-old. Category. Here, please, I ask you to give me the numbers of the leaders. Although I insist, right? The one who goes ahead always wins, but it is very possible in this type of competition because there is a great disparity in terms of ages. If the ages were the same, the abilities would be very similar, but when you have up to 2, 3, for example, that's 65. The category that is in charge, if you are 65, then you have one speed, but if you are 69, then you would have another different one. So here we are.
By the way, folks, the guy who is in fourth place is a Grenadian.
Holy call.
The guy who's in fourth place is a Grenadian. He used to run for Trinidad. Now he's running for Grenada. Curtis Berreton, my partner. Guy in fourth place in the red in the back, all red in the back. He's in fourth place now. So, folks, I basically just positioning myself here, waiting to go with about maybe 1.5 to 2 laps. It's a very tactical race. Mexican in front, Mexican in third. Mexican tried to give me a pinada there, a pinada. Or, what is your favorite Mexican food, well?
Burrito.
Yeah, burrito. They try to give me a burrito. They try to sandwich me like a burrito.
Yeah. They try to keep your back.
But you gone wide now and you give me the inside. That was it.
Good night.
Once you give me the, huh?
Once you get that inside, it's good night.
You leave them there.
Yeah. Once you give me the inside, I say, all right, all you. I say, bye, Mexico, bye. Look, Curtis in 6 now. You need her. A man get lap days. So I think we're coming up with 1 lap to go. The Mexicans starting to struggle a little bit.
Well, should we could run now? I don't want to run it again now. That bell, you go and get the bell there. And as you get a bell over there, just leave the people on them. Like how Kamala leave her.
Yeah. I got belly. I say P&M dead.
Was.
Yeah.
Was. You used to run with Michael Paul. Michael Paul still got form?
No, Michael Paul done long time, man. He done, he don't do that again. So that's the bell. We just get the bell there, 1 lap to go. The Mexican trying all he can. Remember, for this high altitude there, but all of us running in the same high altitude. Every single one of us.
That is when you go on over there and you tell them, listen, me, I not on earlier, no stupidness now. I go.
Good night, good night.
You was pressing it to break a record or to set a record.
No, not really though. Because remember, I had ran the 400 final.
Look how far the people them from here. Look how far the people them from here.
But I run the 400 final about a 1.5
Look at the distance you beat the people them, man.
I just sit down now, you know. Oh, you're tired too bad, you know. When you finish, yeah. Right. You see, I just sit down there, boy.
You win them there by over 200 meter, 100 meter. Now we say 100 feet. 200 feet. Yeah. You win them by there. But you see all them senior citizens, all of them have stamina.
All of them.
All of them run good. They will beat me. What the two Mexicans? The two Mexicans, they will be cussing you in Mexican. They'll be cussing you. You first and them second and third.
Yeah.
You first and them second and third. You can squeeze you when you shaking your hand.
Well, you see me Grenadian partner by line, that is him there. That is him there just
you
walking
can
out.
squeeze your hand. Yeah.
So here's the ceremony, folks.
All they did well, man.
Yow.
That is his second goal,
From the love of them. In the with
So there it is, folks. But folks, let me say this, I also want to play the one where I got my thing handed to me. Yeah? So here is the one where I claimed the bronze in the
400.
In the 400. And I actually thought I had a great chance in this one. But I guess I had 2 chances of winning slim or none. All right, here we go. This is the 400 where I placed third. So this is me in that lane right here.
Okay, we're all set, guys. Lane 1, Bright E from the United States. Second, Segura from Mexico. Masaya from the USA in third. LeBurn from the United States in fourth. Ambrister from the Bahamas in fifth. Leyva from Mexico. From Guatemala, in sixth. Guatemala is also growing, huh? And Freen in seventh.
Yeah, the guy in third.
And there they go.
He end up winning.
2-7. Yes, they are. Lanes 1 and 8 have no competition from 2-7. We already told you, although lane 1 I'm here. Oh, gosh, so.
So folks, the guy in lane 3 is from Trinidad. His name is Dave. In the semifinals the day before, boy, I got the best of Dave. But as I always said, they don't give out medals in the semifinals. They only give out medals in the finals. I was confident there, folks. Very confident. Very, very confident.
You did well, man. You did well. You could run. You could run. You should be a sport ambassador in Trinidad and Tobago, yeah.
He is.
I talk about one who the government paying.
Yeah, okay. Officially, mean.
So I'm officially the one in the middle in all black. The guy in the kind of green is Bahamas. I know the guy in white now. That guy in white was running away. So here comes me and the next Trinidadians now. This is when I thought I could make my move, eh? But he blew past me, boy. And that was the end of it once I get on the straightaway. They had me. So it's the Trinidadian, the Bahamian, and then me. Trini, boy, you win, boy. What I finished after them partner get that one, eh? It was a great race, man. You see? Look again.
So it's all Trini. It's all Trini.
Yeah, an hour and a half later, we had to go and get the 1500. So the event that we just showed, that was an hour and a half after this event.
Before.
Right, an hour and a half before. This 400 final, it was just before the 1500 final. I was disappointed.
What was your number?
The time, you mean?
No, the number on your back.
492.
492.
Yeah. So this is the ceremony here. I was to hold him back. I had to call him back. he wasn't sure what the ceremony. I had to call him back. But the Trinidad and Tobago anthem is playing here again because we came first and third.
The guy who came first, is he younger than you?
492?
No, he's older than me. Yeah, 492. This is the Bohemian.
Well, let the YouTube numbers look like 492 now. Let me make the YouTube numbers 492, right, listeners?
So here comes David now.
All Trini, man. All Trini.
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. Giving you it live and direct. That was out of Mexico City. you know, and it was really, 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 really spectacular. And all my teammates and everybody, I had to thank them for you know, welcoming me to the team after not running for Trinidad and Tobago for over 40 something years. You know, they welcomed me to the team. So let me go to the chat quickly. Hold on. Oh God, Johnny O'Clock said, Walls, if Cam decides to give you a house for that victory, will you come back home? Johnny O'Clock want to know.
That's a good one.
Answer him, Walls.
I like that one there.
Yeah?
Answer him, Walls. Answer him.
No, he said, if I come back home, of course I will go back home. He said, come back home to live. Right? But listen to this. You think it's just me alone making a decision?
True.
That's a decision. You know, my wife had a part taking that decision.
Correct.
My son had a part taking that decision. My daughter had a part taking that decision. My mother-in-law. Plenty of people had a participate in that, man. Monica Ramke soon so David have a longer stride than Wall Street. No, Monica, I beat him in the heat, sir. I beat him in the semi.
How you feel? How you feel when you see the next Trinidad and Tobago flag and that 400 you see two Trinidad and Tobago flag there? How you feel?
Yeah, because it was two of us in the race. No, yeah, it was two of us in the race and we come first and third. You understand? So we get medals. We medaled. Right? And that was the most important thing.
As how I view it over here, I feel real good when I see first and third two Trinidad and Tobago flag over there. It shall just be 300, man.
Yeah, so
that look good. That look good.
We sweep the thing.
Yeah, that look good.
Yeah. So Gordon Dryden says, well, after looking at your races, my conclusion is you may beat me in an 800 and 1500, but anything less than those, cancel the pen. I'll beat you like egg for cake. You know, this guy, he don't think, you know. All right, listen to this, listen carefully, eh? He says anything less than 800 and 1500, right? Gordon, I'm challenging you to a 799 meters, right? 799 meters. Anything less than 800, right? You go beat me, right? So I'm challenging him to a 799 meters, and I will beat him by 100 meters. COP and Tommy, you hear that?
Yep.
I challenge
Let
him.
Gordon Joseph. Let Gordon Joseph tape himself running before he put that challenge like that. Send a video.
COP, that's true. You're right.
Gordon Joseph.
You're right. You're right.
You see that champion here watching here, that world champion here watching here. You're talking about send a video with numbers.
Oh God. COP, you're right. Gordon,
I'll send a cameraman for him.
Yeah, I'll take that back. Yeah.
Send a video, man.
COP, let him go in Etihad grounds, right?
Yeah,
send a video.
I will send a cameraman.
Yeah. Correct. Do that. Let me go back to the chat.
We show it on WZYE. You want to challenge a world champion on the chat? Know your place now, man. You're looking for a boom, man. You're looking to get boom, man.
Yeah. Peter W. say, hi guys, blessed night to you all that's locked on. Welcome, Peter W. Big win on my eyes. What you feel? You're a blasted loser. George Ramdeen, I'm going to see this. Oh, God. Rajendra says, George Ramdeen, Patrick found out about the over 69 years ago. Limit, 69 years age limit. Too late. Ninja Girl said, whoa, Professor, feeling so proud to be a Prinny. I pray you'll be recognized for your efforts in Trinidad. Blessings. Thank you, man. Ingrid Matthews says, good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Professor, I felt proud watching you run like a young boy. Congratulations to you again, lockdown. And listening to Tobago in the house. Thank you very much, Ingrid Matthews.
That's true. You run like a young boy. You really run like a young boy.
Yeah. What does a young boy run like? What I don't understand that. What does a young boy run like?
With stamina, with confidence. I just run with confidence and stamina.
Okay, all right.
A confident person and stamina. You run like a young boy. Take a young boy out there, man. Roll a man.
Thank you.
Anthony, you run with confidence and stamina. You fumble. You see how fire leave the people and you see how fire leave the old people and them? All the old men and them leave them far and all of the same age.
Oh God. Anthony Force, well done, Wall Street. We are so proud of you. Tony Mohammed says, Professor Wall Street, you're doing good. Thank you very much. Gordon Dryden says, I'm a big winner, lady. Ask the Chuma Kenyan. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Take this.
For that round of applause, Tommy. Let me take this call. Thank you for the round of applause. KFC. Inside. KFC.
Good night, Professor Wall Street.
Good night. Good night to you.
Uncle Toby and COP.
Good night.
Man.
Yeah,
Run
man.
like a young spring chicken.
Good night, KFC.
Oh, God. Thank you, man.
You could run. But there's a motivator for the youth and them, and also the old citizens and them. So you can come back and have a summer camp for the youth and them, man.
Yeah, we go do that. Correct is right. We go do that.
With the pay and the denier,
Yeah.
the local finance, the billing, somebody. So like one place, somebody you can pull all the youth and them in the environment.
Yeah.
And motivate them.
Correct is right. Yeah.
Like you get motivation, you out of property, you make Clavanty and the East crowd or feel proud, and you come from a small place, come to back at Clavanty.
Correct. Yeah.
So congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
If Rolly was in that race, if you will eat up your phone?
But I lap him.
But I say Rolly was a healthy man. He's a 50 age. He's supposed to run in that race, but she run out the race and then threw the baton to the small penny, man.
Correct is right. Yeah.
So Mr. Washington be looking for the summer, right?
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah, man. Correct is right, man. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Candy the dog says Savine Grenada. I don't know what that means now. Monica Rampi soon said, Walls have our anthem playing in Mexico. I'm proud Titi. Yeah, man. Anthem. There are plenty of other people too, man.
How many medals Titi took in that meet?
I had to look it up. Let me see. I will tell you, it was the last standing. The last time we checked. The last standing we had. Hold on, let me take this call. Yeah, go ahead, KFC. KFC. I think.
Mr. Washington, one more thing.
Yeah.
When I was going to put the pull, when I come to the nearest day, and the next year that I can just to pull a flag, I see a pull back the flag, yeah, I read that, that's way there, man. Don't kill me there. I said, we go in my flag. Congratulations. I was watching the race there. I was watching the pressure there. I still watching the actually watching pulling the flag for me, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I also gave him a little experience now. You know, I could have might have been the first experience on a podium. On Last time I checked, right, we were in 4th place in the standings. Mexico was first, but United States was second, Canada was third, and Trinidad and Tobago was fourth. At that point in time, we had 17 gold medals, 9 silver, and 3 bronze. 29 total, right? I mean, we had other bigger countries than us: Costa Rica, Cuba, Panama, Great Britain, you know, plenty countries, but we did really well in that meet. I think that meet was one of our best meets as far as medals is concerned, and you know it is. The first time I went for Trinidad, you understand?
Yep.
So, you know, but it was really outstanding. Suzanne Lalchan said, when UNC wins, Wall Street win. I wonder, Susan. All right. Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Hansen. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Sophie. Good evening, all the callers, Texas, everybody. Live happiness, everybody here. Congratulations, Mr. Hansen.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I watching you there. I said, but I Mr. Hansen. I thought that was your son running, When I see him over there, I said, nah, boy, Mr. Hansen, better than me. Mr. Hansen, I can't do that, what you do.
Hey, Mr. Florida, my son can run like that. He can run like that.
No, boy, but Mr. Hansen, you jump up on that podium too after that. You have good lungs.
Yeah, he jump up.
No, you don't live for anything. But Mr. Hansen, you know what, all them the photos and things I want you sending for me now because I want to do something to you.
Yeah, no problem. I will do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here, I have a little first for the song here for you now.
Go ahead.
In the early morning light, he lacing up his shoes. Professor Wall Street ready, he got nothing to lose. With a heart full of passion and a spirit so free, he's the king of the track. Just wait and see.
Correct is right, man. Thank you so much.
Well
man.
done, Mr. Hansen. Well done.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
Thanks.
All right, guys.
Yeah, man.
Look up.
Bless. All right, folks. I think we had enough for the track.
The man is a poet too, boy.
He's a poet too, boy. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a poet too. Yeah, he's a poet. Well, folks, let me switch gears a little bit. Yeah, he's a poet too. I want to play this video for you all. I saw this and I could not believe my ears, my mouth, my eyes. Watch this, And you know, sometimes boy, people are such hypocrites sometimes, that they just expose themselves. So folks, for sake of transparency, knowing how these people are, right? We use an AI generated picture because you have to be careful with some people because they go report you to YouTube as we were reported before. So all you know of the fella, the social media guy called Ola. COP, do you know of him? Ola Tunji Bell.
No.
All right. So they'll be always making all kind of
really
videos.
Follow them.
Yeah.
He's from Trinidad?
Yeah, he's Trinidadian. But his real tutu got exposed in this video. He get exposed. And I will tell you why he get exposed. You see, these type of videos, them fellas and them wasn't making it in 9.5 years. And in 6 months, they're making these type of videos. That's why I'm telling my UNC people. You see, these are the type of things we have to go after, rather than going after your own party after 9.5 years. Because it's people like this who didn't do these things in the last 9.5 years, but all of a sudden put on the red tutu, the red hat, the red sunberet, and the outside.
They deployed.
Boy, Tommy, as you say that, listen to this again. Tommy, yeah, thank you so much. Listen to this before we play the video.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
You all hear that, right? Now watch this video. Watch this video. Watch this.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I've been watching that new OJ show. I can't get enough of that shit.
Sorry about that, folks. What this is, hold on. This
was selling the country for gold.
just now.
Right?
Just a
And the
minute.
amount of money they get, that's contracts over 10 years.
Just a minute.
And when they fix coal forests to
Yeah. So folks, my thing is this, COP and Tommy, is that how come them fellas and them wasn't doing them same thing during the last 9.5 years, right? To expose the government. How come they're conveniently now doing it to make it look like if, hey, the government ain't doing nothing?
Well, they're trying to chase the government away.
He fixed the road now.
And you know the sad thing though, why?
It's fixing.
Huh?
It's fixing was fixing the road there, Professor Walsh.
Yeah.
Is Fixie was fixing the road there?
Yeah. 9.5.
I see somebody with a shovel digging hole in the road. Me see somebody with material full in a hole. Me see somebody with material filling up a hole in the road. I see somebody with a shovel digging the road and he put back no material. That is why I see that. He's supposed to be charged.
Only thing this propaganda thing easy.
Reporter say in reporter view he feels somebody digging up the road and them for spite. And what I see there is somebody destroying the road, not fixing it. That's why he's witness there.
Hold on, let me take this call. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, first Mr. Worship, Uncle Tommy, and CMP take over. Mr. Worship, he posted a vandalism. He damaged the government road.
Well, you see the propaganda?
Over them not really come out, but Mr. Worship, you know, we see that have plenty of them who was playing this UNC bloggers and the turn UNC in the last dying minute and coming out and cussing and saying all kind of things about the government. And the people who toil and fight for the last 9 years plus going choo-choo UNC supporters. But Mr. Worship, I have a problem where that I look into the choo-choo warriors and the choo-choo activists and the choo-choo supporters and deal with them. Because people are the silent watching. Why no was ring down die-hearted PNM? They were political prostitutes and hustlers. But Mr. Washington and Uncle Tommy, and COP, I say that pan and powder. sometime in Tanapuna constituency. Two constituencies that
Alexander.
Alexander and Kilisha, I'm looking there.
Yeah.
So that advertising in here. I hear that today on I-95.5 and certain PNM radio station. So you want to come back with the marketing again? The people who told us fight. We supposed to be in pan and powder advertising here. Advertising between the ground report now. All the treating people so.
No worry, I
so
will
much
look.
time they're going to feel it.
Yeah, I will look into it. I will look into it. Yeah. I will look. See, Tommy, I send your voice note there. Can you play it, please?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think about this radio. That I think about here.
All right, let me read some. Ninja Girl says,
"Good." You want to play it now?
Yeah, play it.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, CUP, and to everybody out here. First things first, congratulations, Wall Street. You did it. And I felt so proud to hear our national anthem being played and you displaying the flag. That was a real proud, feeling moment, Congratulations and keep up the good work. Now, I have to reply to this man. I have to call him the babbling pagan, right? I want to know if he didn't born Mama Yo when A and V was selling the country fake oil, right? And the amount of money they get, plus contracts for how much, 10 years? And when Deborah Peaks told Faris to appeal the case, Faris didn't do it. They know why. I wonder if he born Mama Yo when they crashed the sea bridge, costing billions of dollars. For what? So friends and family could have benefit. All they must ask all themselves who wanted the badge that they were using, who it belonged to. We paid Bridgman $20 million for mobilization fee for the Ocean Flower. Never seen that G, but he bought Mama Yo for that. He didn't born Mama Yo when he Barnara Stadium moved from $250 million to $1.something billion. Nah, is he PNM? So he go born Mama Yo, right? And the all the other wrong things that went on, right? All the houses that were built, the one right interest rail that they have to take down. How many millions? I think it was 140 million plus LaSalle Trust. Nah, ain't go born Mama Yo for them thing because great as the PNM. They could do what they want and get away with it. But you born Mama Yo, and I'm glad you read that letter from Kyle Taklal Singh. Right? What they failed to, you see what happened Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and CP. What we are seeing here is a regurgitation of email gate. That is what they're planning to do now, right? And I see a degenerate put up a post about what? Between 2010 and 2015 was only murder, assassination, corruption. Oh, so we didn't have it with O'Halloran and all of them. We didn't have it. We didn't have it in from 2015 to the 28th of April, including the 4 divers that they left to die in the pipe and the 22 babies that were killed in NICU. You see, they forget when they pointed one finger at somebody, how many pointed back at them. But all the babbling pagan could talk about is the 6.5. But like you forget it had a next 6.5. And they just want to come and preach God with that same red rag. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good night. And congratulations again, Wall Street. Take care.
Thank you very much, Ms. Thank you.
Uncle Tommy and Ansem, Anselm, I just want to send you a big congratulations on your winning in your marathon, and you keep exercising and keep doing good.
Thank you.
Hi again, Mr. Anselm. Were you ever in any marathon with the Nero brothers? Nero brothers from Maracas and Joseph. Were you ever in any marathon with them?
No, I wasn't in no marathon with them, but I used to beat them like if they were my students in school. Yeah, but I used to beat them like they were my students. So, folks, we're going to go for a quick break. Thank you very much, Kizzy. Thank you very much. We're going to go for a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to get deep down into the politics, man. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with COP, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right
60
back.
seconds.
Okay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget, share the live. Please share the live. We thank you.
All right. Let me go back to the chat a little quickly here. Johnny O'Clock says, Wall Street, they say once moco and plantain go in your system, it will give you stamina forever. You have proven it with that victory. Thank you very much, Johnny O'Clock. Okay. Okay. Candy the dog says the city is too congested, traffic, housing, too jam up. Move the electoral boundaries, make it 50. George Ramdeen say, Professor, you're running like you're running from the police. Virginia says you should be rewarded, Wall Street. If it was me, I would have given you the 3rd gold medal, the Shakonia gold medal of TNT. Okay. Ken John says we stand with you, Professor Wall Street. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, Paul was a 100-meter runner. Yeah. Monica Rampi soon said Grenada running heavy, eating too much steak. Oh, God. Ken John says, Mr. Handsome Wall Street Professor, congratulations for a job well done. Thank you, man. Bennett Thomas says, Professor, you run like if Michael Paul was chasing you. Tara Brandon says, good night, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and everyone in the village. Good night to you, Tara. Nigel English says, fajitas. That is what I was looking for.
Fajitas.
Yeah, fajitas. That is what I was looking for. S. Smooth says, congratulations, Wall Street. Just go to show some of we older, but not cool. The fire is hot. Correct is right. Ken John says, hi, blessings. Mr. Professor, congratulations. Let me take this call. Paula, Library, welcome.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Hello.
Yes, Library, you're inside. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, good night to you, South Wall Street,
Yeah.
Tommy and Sioku.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Congrats in winning that first and second race. Like if a lion behind you have good speed for your age. You know, you have good speed. I watch the race beginning and I watch the end. I call in to add my 2 cents to this set of propaganda that the PNM is spreading.
Yeah.
No, they have a bigger thing there. They have the fourth estate on their side.
Yeah.
Now, why do people keep purchasing the papers? So they're promoting the fourth estate. And I think some of the bloggers who was there before the election, I think they're supposed to take first place before anybody else who get jobs, because they still have a lot of cronies in position. They should come out. But if the UNC not applying what come, everybody win, but their party members win first. Because look at how it was by the Red House. 200 people going for what? To support peace? What peace? They all appear to be drug cartel people. Because it's not our prime minister that is killing people. The US, why not pick up with Trump? The entire Caribbean, CARICOM, they too. All right, I said my 2 cents.
Thank you.
According to COP, I'm trying to call a little more, but I want to say a little less also.
Thank you very much.
To know that I'm here.
Library, thank you.
You all have a good night.
Thank you, Library. All right, folks. Here what we go do. Anderson is trying to call. We go take a call from Anderson, right? If Anderson goes sideways, right? Anderson know what the story is. Okay? We go take a call from Anderson. But if he goes sideways, you know what the story is. So Anderson comes straight, Indian King 25 says, congratulations. Last time I asked a question when you won, I think you didn't see it. Thank you very much, Indian King 25. Johnny O'Clock says, yes, Wall Street, you did us fine. You did us proud, man. I ain't even going to read that. George Ramdeen says, Manning said there was father vision, but we know Patrick vision was to build a church for the area. You know, I don't understand that COP and Tommy. And I go read for you what Botorari said. They're saying that the PNM propagandists again, that this innovative idea of the UNC is a Patrick Manning idea, right? Let's go on the premise of what Brian Manning is saying, right? And Brian Manning should be ashamed of himself. If this is a PNM idea, COP and Tommy, how come 9.5 years Brian Manning sit down in a cabinet and he whisper to the political leader, hey, look, we have something nice saying on it, let me do it because my father put it on the table. How come you didn't do that? But after they're out of power, all of a sudden, it's a PNM thing that the government trying to bring back. All you help me with that now, please. Callers and listeners and in chat, you all help me too.
It's all distraction. It's all distraction. That's my opinion.
What says you, see?
Professor Wall Street. And he want the government, he want Kamala to apologize to his father for taking his father ideas. He should ask Keith Rowley to apologize for going liquor too. And I think he should, you know that video? What can Keith Rowley say how anybody interfere with me, there's regret it. And and Patrick Manning went Port of Spain to give support and show how he regretted it. That's what he's supposed. That's what Brian Manning supposed to be asking to apologize. And why it is Brian Manning see a next political party recognize the good things of the father and trying to execute it, and he have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Rather than say how she should apologize for what? For doing something good?
Yeah.
Brian Manning. The Americans and them say if they want to have less people with obesity and blood pressure and diabetes and coming in the country. Brian Manning, you fit the description of obesity. Just now you take your visa from here. You can't go to America for that obesity problem you have.
You know, just say that COP. Let me get Brian Manning this. Brian Manning.
But Brian Manning and them shouldn't really get a boo.
He's getting too much media attention. It's just a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys played the
boo, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys did the I don't know if you guys did the fraud of the week. Did you all do it?
No, we can do it from tonight.
Okay. Go ahead, Tommy, take it.
Of KFC.
Yeah.
KFC Live.
All right, let me go with fraud of the week. Okay?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week. Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
So, folks, we like you to give us your suggestions for fraud of the week. Tommy, I hope you have your paper there with your pen so we could give you fraud of the week. All right, let's take this call. Yeah, KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Uncle Tommy and Sophie.
Yeah, man.
My fraud of the week is Roger.
Okay, why?
Them thing was,
Why?
them saying that one of peace and Zakia, woman in charge of emancipation community. For the last 9 years, when I see people dying in the community, 4 people dying in Kokori, 5 beggars, we have 4 dead, 5 beggars shot in Arima, the meeting they come out and say there's one of peace in the community. America, but we fight out in the high seas, and so that peace, they bring us that drugs and guns there, and creating a set of fighters and homelessness and everything in it. Right now, I pass with tongue today. I said that some place in tongue doing this stuff, and I said that smoking cocaine. So I put on the road that time in St. Excellent. And tell us the road is a snake. All the stories ring down P and them copy last night. They never drag man. They came with rolling all over the place, you know.
Yeah.
Drag man, they came with camera and them. I tell them that. You need watching me. So, it is a free country. You can talk, but you have to take your time. So, you're coming to bash the government already. And one more thing before I go.
Yeah.
I see Fuad. Bring a Jamaican born David Abdullah to have a program Friday to talk to the government bad. I want management and staff look into that because I have a judge for the last 9 years. I set up PL was PNM on a Thursday. My strong party vote was getting eating and drinking on the UNC and bring us at that PL today.
Yes, stand by. Stand by, reporter.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy.
Hello?
Yeah, reporter. Go ahead. You're live.
Good night, brother. Hello?
Yeah, reporter. Go ahead.
Oh, good night, brother. Tommy here. We're at Wall Street and COP. Good night. I hope you all are hearing me loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Concerning the Brian Manning issue, according to you, they just trying to make themselves relevant. Nobody don't really want to hear them. That man should have been shamed. They even talk about anything concerning his father and the PNM because he was not supposed to be a part of that regime with Dr. Rowley. He was not supposed to be there. But what is going on? You see, when the God's ready to deal with you, they will supposed to send you mad. And it's mad he gone. They gone completely mad. But I want to ask the government of the day to look into something that is taking place on the ground here right now. On the ground here right now, I don't know where this road mashing up policy coming, but it will look bad and it will fall back on the government lap. Look into the contractor with the red and blue trucks. Look at this destruction on the Nation Road and see if that's making any sense. In the next 2 to 3 months, if we continue like that, the whole east-west corridor will be like a drain. I know come on from Champlain area there. It's a spot, and the next thing I realize, they have certain spots on the east-west corridor, hardly lit up. It's not lit up at all. I don't know what it is causing that kind of lack of representation. I call it lack of representation. I call on the government to look into these people that because they have operative of the PNM in office still. They're working in various ministries. Up to now as I speak, the bush in front of Success School never cut. The bush taller than the children right on the main road in front of the bus terminus. These are things we need to highlight for the government to watch and see who trying to destabilize the country. And I want to say this. The PNM is not in any agreement with themselves to stay out of power. They are going to do everything to disturb this government. And I call on the government, keep your machinery in place. We as callers, we was not supposed to be calling all to find out nothing, you know. If we had an organization and we was united together as callers, you all would have been calling us to congratulate us for helping you all get into office, not bashing. But remember, you cannot let go your machinery with this PNM thing where they see the call with the propaganda. I hope to hear every program I must be hearing Mr. Gonzal's voice telling the population that the propaganda is real with the PNM. I still listen and I want to hear that every time. On whatever station, because no people don't be listening to your program, they will have the playback in the night or in the morning. They have the playback. Or they brace or they sell for whatever the PNM is coming with. The PNM know they cannot come back to the people and win no election. They're sure about that. The only thing they could do is destabilize this country and then call up vote and no confidence and have the population scared, and they might have a chance to do what? Not back in power here. So we have to keep our issues and keep our government focused on what they're supposed to do to keep the community calm, because that is the aim of the PNM. Disturb the place and then try to bring up a vote and no confidence and push this nasty race scared in the country. That race scared they're trying to push. The kind of thing they will be saying in the community and trying to put that in people's head. I must thank the people for not taking on the PNM right now in the communities. They ain't saying all on the radio, you know. They ain't saying all what they have to say on the radio, you know. It's when they meet them one another, the kind of thing they say, the kind of thing they will tell me, the kind of thing they will tell COP, the kind of thing they will tell us individually in the community. I listen to your program. Good night, Brother Walsh.
Reporter, before you go. Reporter.
Don't go yet.
Oh, you gone? Anyway,
Yeah, he left.
Reporter, if you're listening, reporter, I have a question. Maybe COP, you could answer this question too. Do the other stations who support the government play that propaganda video?
Answer COP.
COP, do you know?
Huh?
Do you know if the other programs just play this video? Other programs who support the government, do they play this video? Do they play this video here?
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that...
You know what, COP? We at WZYE, as we say, we originate, we don't imitate, right? Them fellas are about to start playing this video every single program. This is not just us here at WZYE 95.9 FM. This is about us as a team. And remember, the acronym for team is Together, Everyone Achieves More. Together, everyone achieves more. And you tell there is no I in team. So I am calling on all the other programs. In Santa Cruz, I'm calling on you, Monica Ramki, soon, Volsang, I'm calling on Caribbean Soul, I'm calling on all of you guys to make sure that the other UNC programs have this video. I will send it to them. I will send it to them. Because people have to start hearing what the chairman of the PNM have told people. That whenever you listen to us, we are all propagandists of the PNM. We're not interested in bringing you no real facts or no information. We're only interested in bringing you propaganda. And we have to let them know that. All right? I want...
You will send back that video. You will send back that video for me. Because the ground report and Mr. Felix, all of them had to start to play that video.
All of them had to start to play. Every single one of them. Stefan had to start to play too. You understand?
Yeah.
Because us coming here and just saying it is not as impactful as listening to the chairman of the PNM tell people that every single PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. That's why anything Gordon Dryden type, just know it's propaganda. Anything Patricia Reid type, know it's propaganda. And that is not because COP, Uncle Tommy, or I stated it, you know. It's because the chairman of the PNM stated it. And that is not AI, you know. That you know AI, eh? So people can say, well, hey, bullshit and them in WZYE creating AI. Right? But COP and Tommy, Uncle Tommy, I want you guys to listen to this young lady. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is a message to the brain dead PNM sycophants. Listen.
At the risk of opening this post and my page to the brain rot and the dross that floods people's comments when they think their political party is being vilified for whatever reason, I just want to say this. Objectively speaking, there is nothing wrong with using old projects or old ideas from previous development plans and injecting them into current revamped development plans.
Hear that? Even if you want to, I mean, any intelligent person will say that if you are a government and you see a stalled project, but you think that's a good project for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, What is wrong with
reintroducing it?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, what am I missing? What's wrong with that? Well, let's continue to listen.
I don't know. You all don't understand the history of this thing. It's apparent. Because for those of you who don't know, the International Waterfront Project was the brainchild of the Basdeo Pandey government between 1995 and 2000 when he came up with a concept called Total Quality Nation. Then we had Patrick Manning with Vision 2020. Then we know what happened post that. And now we have this development plan. The only thing that has changed are the prevailing economic conditions. But you all need to get out of the partisan bullshit. What should be the focus is if these development plans are actually feasible and possible to be done within the constraints of a 5-year election cycle, because that's what most of these things are about. And as I have always said on my Facebook page, and I'm going to say it here for the first time, the biggest problem with Trinidad is Trinidadians. Because the only way these development plans can work and the only way these things can happen to take Trinidad to another level is if the mentality of its population shifts. And the way that some of you all carry on, there will be no shift. There will only be a downward spiral.
You know? And the thing about it, Tommy and COP, in 9.5 years, you had the reins of the treasury and the government. You could have decided, you know what, boy? Or Brian Manning could have said, you know, boy, let me walk down to the Prime Minister office and say, Prime Minister Rowley, you know, that plan my father had, that is a real forward-looking plan for Trinidad and Tobago development, you know. Let me implement that plan. You sit on there for, you know what? Y'all waste of precious time. That waste of time. Waste of time. You sit on there for 9.5 years and you ain't said nothing, and all of a sudden now you want to come and talk. We don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. Tommy, do you have any voice?
He don't like his father. He don't like his father. Wall Street, he don't like his father. He's supposed to be working with the government for the government to execute the father plan. But he don't like his father. That's why he even resembles his father. How you will condemn something like that?
Why? Why?
How you will condemn something like that and show love for the people who negate it, deny it, and condemn it? And he show love for that, for the PNM. And for 10 years, they do nothing good that the father had in plan. The San Fernando waterfront project was Patrick Manning on too. And then the People's Partnership take it over. And Carolyn Sipasad Bechan started. For 9 years, they never completed. For 9 years, Professor Walsh, they completed.
Yeah.
The goodly government come in office and they want to complete it and finish it. In 5 years' time, PNM have a problem. Why them don't want nothing good for this country? Professor Walsh and listeners all over the world. Why PNM don't want nothing good for this country? And expect people to sit down and stay quiet, Professor Walsh.
Yep.
Why? Why do they want development? The only way this country will go forward is if we have leaders that broaden the horizon and think about Trinidad and Tobago, you know, and work towards developing the country. Professor Walsh, if we pass in a budget for $50-60 billion every year, in 5 we can accomplish goals. 10 years. All the business sectors in the country, up to SABGA, the Chamber of Commerce, all the private billionaires in the country applaud the government and say we're going to work with you. Dream big. Broaden your horizon and execute your goals. That is out. PNM have a problem with that. 13 pestilence. 13 pestilence. Have a problem with that. Go ahead, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Tommy, go ahead. Play the voice.
Turn up my pressure here tonight.
Tommy, play the voice.
Sweet Uncle Tommy and COP. You know what I cannot understand? Why people are against this revitalization of border speed. Right? You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. Now, they're vexed because the Sabgas and them were there at the launching of it. Mrs. Prasad Bissessa is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. The Prime Minister of everybody, whether they like or they don't like her. What should she have done? Chase them out? And because they applauded, I think that's what have the PNM vexed to it. Because they applauded the initiative, right? People vex. Now, I understand from what I'm reading in the well, you know how to buy the newspaper, right? So the little excerpts from social media is that the people in those areas, they're not too happy with it. Oh, good God, it's something to make the place look better. Then every time, from the time you're coming down, you leave the lighthouse and you're coming down, it is an eyesore. Don't we want better for ourselves in the country? And I was so happy to hear today that Express and all admitting that they are losing money. You see the power of the people? Last week we heard it from the Guardian Media group, right? They lost 14.1 billion, I think. 1 million, I can't remember whatever it is. They lost a damn lot of money. And we are hearing it all from the Express. We want to hear it all from the Newsday. That is the power of the people. Let them feel it in their pockets for lying, for carrying out the PNM agenda. Let them feel it in their pockets. Stop buying the newspapers. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good night.
Thank you. Let me say welcome to Kumar Ram Logan, Wendell Seals, Anand Tiloksen, Ingrid Matthew, Shireen Lee, Nita Ramlal, Radha Raghunanan, and Rajinder Maharaj. Welcome to you guys. And don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me read something from the but you know what? I wanted to play. Let me read other things from the chat here. Some other people. Let me take this call. Go ahead, KFC. All right. Lost that one. Hold on, let me see.
There's some new names you call out there.
Yeah.
Professor Wall Street, there's some new names you call out there. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for being part of WZYE.
Welcome to the village. Welcome.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, Mr. Intellectual says he Sorry about that. He improved in doxology. Yeah, he improved his doxology. Yeah, okay, hold on. Mr. Intellectual said he improved in doxology, stupidology, and liology. I sure he must be talking about Gordon Dry Jane Joseph. I know that. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, you take it easy. So let me read some of these. Caribbean Soul says the Caribbean man can even keep up with Wall Street. Naipaul P, but that sounds like somebody new. Naipaul, where you joining us from? Good evening, Uncle Tommy. Good evening, Uncle Tommy, COP, and Professor Wall Street. Well done in your winnings. You're a role model to all. Thank you. CV says, congratulations. Volsang says, there are PNM propagandists in every strata of this society. You must question every bit of information we have fed on a daily basis. Yeah, that I no joke, you know. That is for real, Volsang. Every single thing we hear the PNM say, we had to question it as propaganda. Congratulations, Wall Street, CV says. Yeah, every time we hear them say something, we have to echo the sentiments of their chairman. Every single PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. Yeah? Every single one of them. And when we hear them, we have to know that Donny Mullet says, Brother Gordon had PNM free education. Dolly, you mean PNM free recess?
Free education is standard 7, no? PNM free education is to reach standard 7 alone,
no? Caribbean Soul says, Dolly, you forget it's okay for people to die under the PNM, but bad when it's on other in government. Yeah, but listen to this one, eh? Or don't forget this, eh? Again, right? The PNM researcher, listen to the sentence to me, that Caribbean Soul.
I want to tell you something. I'm from Mason Hall in Tobago. Mason Hall very close to Liquor 2. The last time I was put out of anywhere for anything, the person who put me out regretted it. Remember I was in the cabinet? I took issue over the behavior of Calder Hart and Udicup. And what happened to me? I was put out of the cabinet. The person who put me out regretted it.
Yeah. We didn't make that up, you know. We didn't make that up.
Brian Manning? You hear that, Brian Manning?
Let me play it again for him.
Keith Rowley you're supposed to be asking Keith Rowley to apologize.
Correct.
Yeah. And we will play it every day for him too.
Every
Thanks,
day.
Caribbean Soul.
Let me play it for him.
Thanks, Caribbean Soul.
I want to tell you something. I'm from Mason Hall in Tobago. Mason Hall very close to Liquor 2. The last time I was put out of anywhere for anything, the person who put me out regretted it. Remember I was in the cabinet? I took issue over the behavior of Calder Hart and Udicup. And what happened to me? I was put out of the cabinet. The person who put me out regretted it.
You all hear that?
Yep.
You all hear that? We didn't make that up, you know. Because we're not good at making stuff up.
Keith Rowley's a dangerous man, boy. Keith Rowley's a dangerous man.
Deadly.
He's a dangerous man.
And people,
you know what Patrick Manning went down Woodford Square for?
We went there.
Professor Wall Street. Why he was sick there? You know why he went Woodford Square?
Right.
To acknowledge Keith Rowley as the leader of the PNM.
Yeah.
Keith Rowley even do that for Penny. Up to now, he even acknowledged she.
He acknowledged she for what?
The person who gets Patrick Manning sick, who claim and say he went Liquor, and Patrick Manning gets sick. Brian Manning don't want Keith Rowley to apologize for that. Brian Manning is sick. That's why you have obesity problem.
Listen to this one. Listen to this from Senator Anil Roberts.
Boy, just laugh. Mr. and Mrs. Oglito of the PNM. Brian Manning, we ain't sure who his father is. And news source, Rhoda Barrett, saying that Kamala Prasad and the UNC dust off Patrick Manning plan and presented it as new work. Rhoda Barrett and Brian Manning, if that were true, What happened in a half years? $540 billion later. What happened? All you couldn't dust off Manning plan and implement it. All you give me a flipping chance now. But all you look like twins. Bless.
Yeah? Them fellas and them serious, man. They're not serious. They are not serious. And we cannot take them serious. But we have to know that whenever we hear them, we know that these people are propagandists of the PNM. And that is not because we are making this up. That is because of what the chairman have said. Right? Tommy, have any voice notes?
Last I checked, I didn't see any new ones.
Okay. All right. Let me go back to the chat.
You see that $550 billion? You see that $550 billion that the PNM spent in 10 years' time?
Yeah.
This country could have 2 times development of this. What the UNC want to do now? With that money that Keith Rowley and Penny and them spend.
Mm-hmm.
We could have had twice the development.
I see nobody here voting for the fraud of the week.
Because they're saying this development is it will cost us about $90 billion for this development.
COP, who do
what
you vote
PNM
for?
really did with our money? What Keith Rowley and Penny? Now they're seeing development in the Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
I put Ansel Roger in that and Jatam.
What's the story with Ansel Roger? Ansel Roger and
Jatam.
So folks, let's before we close it, we only have about
he have to understand. He have to understand. Under the People's Partnership, David Abdullah is the one that bring down J-Tom and everybody and follow to the People's Partnership. Ansel Roger
what's the story
and
with
Ansel Roger? Ansel Roger and them run.
COP. What's the story with Ansel Roger?
Well, the emancipation. Well, he support David Abdullah and the emancipation support committee, asking people to come out Sunday gone in the promenade for carry come a peace.
Zone of peace.
They support that. And having the emancipation committee and whatever they call them, talking a bunch of nonsense really and saying, oh, how they can have the Americans coming in the Caribbean water, in the water and kill people. First to begin, Ansel Roger is supposed to know, and whatever the Emancipation Committee, nobody get killed in CARICOM water. All the boat blowing up take place in international water. That is not our boundaries. That is not even our business. We had people die in pipeline. We had 600 murders. We had 21 babies dead in the hospital. I never hear these people them come out for Trinidad and Tobago to have peace. In fact, what they're really coming out to show the PNM colors. And I think that Ansel Roger and J-Tom make a big mistake by supporting that I didn't even call it a day of peace, a day of wickedness in Port of Spain. And the people them even come out. People them even come out and support it.
So COP, we have 2 votes for fraud.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Hold on, COP.
We got a reporter calling.
Tommy, hold on. 1 minute. Hold on.
Reporter calling.
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
So, folks, start putting your fraud of the week in the chat. Start putting your fraud of the week in the chat. Go ahead, Tommy, take it.
Reporter.
Hello.
Reporter.
Yeah, good afternoon again, my brother. Wall Street, I heard you, but what is really taking place right now? People have their own way of running their own thing, you understand? But as I tell you, once we keep one head, we will conquer them. Because you see that clip where you talk about the weather, man, like the only thing, because I tell you and I tell you again, they are building a momentum on the ground here in Trinidad and Tobago right now. The people is so shocked and amazed at what it is they are coming with. Remember, they bring back live sport again. Then bring back live sport again in the public domain. You could believe that? But here where they bring it from in the parliament. Place where you could go and do what you want and see what you want. The supporters of the PNM, they don't understand what is going on with the parliament and allegation and bacchanal coming from the parliament and coming in the public domain. That is the only thing I don't understand about the Westminster politics. Eh? In the parliament, you could say all kind of things and it's not true. They don't want to be true. All they have to do is put a ledge. Am I going through still on it?
Yeah, you're hearing you.
Oh, okay, all right. So, in order for me to prepare this place to have a smooth sailing, good night to Miss Santa Cruz, the issues of the day must be in the forefront in this country. Watch for the PNM, nasty tactics, Trinidad. All you don't take chances. I don't know why my spirit keeps telling me to remind this population. Don't trust the PNM in opposition. They are very, very dangerous. They're so sure that the population in Tobago rejected them. They are so sure that the population in Trinidad is on the way to completely rejected the PNM. And I want to call on those small various political parties in the country. You see, we have to take talk show that kind of way to move away from the distraction them as we bring in. While them bringing the distraction, we preparing to pull out every piece of rug from underneath them. You see, young politicians and young political party in the country, there's 13 seats in the country right now. There's a walk in the park. But just now, the supporters of these PNM ministers in these 13 constituencies, let me tell you something, they will get fed up at them. They will get fed up at them. Today I see Hines walking on Henry Street. And everybody only person I'm watching and they're coming back to the people, they're down to zero. Let me put our things in place to make this place a better place. And it could only happen with the PNM out of political business in this country. New young political parties. I'm talking about Lennox Smith Party, the NJAC, all who have political parties, there's seats to fight for. The 13 seats that the PNM have, that is the only thing to cut off the head of that snake that keep African people to the bottom of the economic ladder. But I love you and I will take good care of you. That is what that snake did to us. So more things they bring up. I like how they bring up live sport. Or they bring up live sport, no problem. We got things to talk about too. I wasn't called reporter, but I was shocked. I'm telling you all, what you all can totally talk to, or they will drag with it because what's going on. Or they're not coming back in office. I have to put this in the mix tonight. But anyhow, good night, people. Bless.
Thank you, reporter.
Thank you, reporter. Let me read this for you guys. This is in the Fourth Estate Trinidad Guardian. Opposition praises JTOM stand for peace. You see, that's why we have to be very clear in certain stands that we are taking. Because if we take certain stands, that's why I've been telling the UNC activists, be careful of the things that you are saying on social media and on radio, because they're going to use it against your government.
Your opposition is going to use it as fodder.
Correct is right. Correct is right. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. Listen to this. Opposition praises JTOM stands for peace. And this is a headline in the Fourth Estate. While the government has remained mum on the joint trade union movement support for yesterday's Zone of Peace rally, the opposition commended the union stance for peace in the country. What peace in what country? What peace? 600 murders is peace?
And daily murders.
Daily?
Daily murders.
The amount of murders we are, what kind of peace is that?
They kidnapped and murdered a farmer recently. They murdered Michelle Benjamin's uncle, and he was just broken down. His car was just broken down.
Yeah. Listen.
There was not gathering for that.
No.
There was not gathering yesterday for peace in Trinidad and Tobago and for the violence and crime to stop. That is not what they was protesting for. They come out over there to show support for the PNM, for Venezuela, and to ask the Americans to stop killing people in the waters. And they're making it look like if the Americans and them killing people in Trinidad and the waters and they wanted to stop. They didn't march for peace and violent crime to stop in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
That which part they went wrong. They're supposed to stand up for their country and for the betterment of their country.
But COP and Tommy,
they stand up for nothing like that.
Correct. But COP, let me finish read this. While the government has remained mum on the joint trade union movement support for yesterday's Zone of Peace rally, the opposition commended the union stance for peace in the country and not allowed itself to be boxed in by the government's anti-CARICOM posture, said opposition chief whip Marvin Gonzalez yesterday. Support also came from Venezuela for yesterday's peace rally at Footfoot Square, Port of Spain. You see the same thing what I'm telling all you? You see what I'm telling all you? In our country, holy calls. In our country, they want to destabilize the government. So whose side do you think Venezuela will be on? And I am surprised at JTOM for them to take that stance. I'm surprised. Let me take this call. All right. Sorry. Call back. JTOM is headed by OWTU leader Ansel Roger. The OWTU is part of the United National Congress Government's Coalition of Interests, along with the Congress of the People, the Progressive Empowerment Party, and the Public Service Association and the Love Party. Last Friday, a release from OWTU Education Research Media Officer Stacey Herbert stated that JTOM supported yesterday's vigil for peace and the need for peace in the region. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar did not respond to Guardian's media WhatsApp questions on the rally, given Trinidad and Tobago's position at recent CARICOM meeting, when TNT reserved its stance as regional leaders called for the Caribbean to declare a zone of peace. The Prime Minister also did not reply to questions about JTOM support for the initiative. Folks, sorry, if JTOM supporting this, Ansel Roger supporting this, and you cannot be half pregnant, then Ansel Roger is supporting Venezuela and CARICOM, and he's against his own government. Simple, plain talk, bad manners. You cannot be half pregnant. If JTOM is supporting this, as it was said, Ansel Roger is the leader of JTOM, then he's supporting it. Yeah? And so he is going against his own government. That is unacceptable. Anyway you take it. Unacceptable. So folks, put your closing comments in the chat.
Them went out there, Professor Wall Street.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Professor Wall Street, them went out there to show Venezuela that we support you here in Trinidad. But the Trinidadians them say no JTOM, no whatever. We not support.
Yeah.
And they give them a show outside there at all. And I give the Prime Minister 10 out of 10 for not answering the fourth estate. She
And
should
COP,
never answer them and don't take
COP,
no interview from them.
This is another example of what I am trying to tell the UNC supporters. You give these people a little inch, they go take a whole mile. Look, Venezuela now agreeing with a march in Trinidad and Tobago. Venezuela. So they are against the government. What do you think they're going to do? The opposition now.
You remember the shakehan? Remember the shakehan? With the Venezuelan ambassador and the opposition leader? You see that shakehan? That meeting yesterday was a follow-up to show the Americans we supporting Venezuela. We as the PNM, we supporting Venezuela. That is what they went out there for. Ansel Roger and Jatam should be ashamed of themselves. But I always say, David Abdullah trying to pull in Jatam and that to cost the government. Because that is what they're doing.
What them fellows supposed to do if they're serious?
But
if
thank
they're
God
serious,
nobody went out and support them.
if they're serious, they're supposed to sit down on the sidelines. Tommy, I send you a voice note there. Can you play it? Tommy?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm bringing
Mr.
it up.
Kranat, send back the voice note.
Bringing it up. Okay, it's about to start.
Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP and to everybody out there. COP, I stand to be corrected, but I don't think Roger was part of that. I don't think Roger was part of JTAM again. It was Anisette George, Michael Anisette, David Abdullah, and all the other people that went there. But what I found strange, right, and disturbing is that we have gang warfare in our country. Somebody in places like Laventille, so they can't even cross the street. They have to stay on their side of the street. But they never raise their voices, not a word in English about peace zone. But you're gone now because I don't know what is their problem, or they're going to protest now in front of the embassy. I tell you, it's just a bunch of mocking pretenders, you know. Charity begins at home. Seek in the country first before you can seek somewhere else. Bring out a call, come out. No, but all they're not doing that. Or they rather go and follow the CARICOM leaders and them and David Abdullah and all of them, those militant people. Right? But David Abdullah is in love with Venezuela. So he would find that anything the Americans doing is wrong. Thanks so much.
So I don't know, based on this article was in the Fourth Estate, they said that JTAM is headed by OWT leader Ansel Roger. Right? So we'll get clarification on that. That's what the article says. Right? So we have
naturally the Fourth Estate want to split.
Yeah, I agree. But Ansel Roger could easily answer that question. Or people in the OWT could answer the question if Ansel Roger is still the president of the audio call of the JTAM. What do you think of your comments of instance on Novocaine? Okay. Thank you, Bennett. Yeah, we ain't talking about him.
I think JTAM is different to OWTU, you
No,
know.
but listen to this. I think OWTU is they said that let me see what the article says. That is the part, they are part of JTAM. OWTU is part of JTAM, that is the Joint Trade Union Movement.
Right.
So OWTU is part of JTAM, and they are saying here that JTAM is headed by OWT leader Ansel Roger.
Roger, that is what I know.
Yeah, last Friday,
I don't know if it had an election the other day and he's not the president again.
Yeah, last Friday, a press release from OWTU Education Research Media Officer Stacey Herbert stated that JTOM supported the Assembly Vigil for Peace and the need for peace in the region. So if Ansel Roger is the leader of JTOM, right? And who's the leader of OWTU? Not Ansel Roger?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, and a release came from the OWTU Education Research Media Officer. Don't the president have to approve of any release or have to know of a release? We will get to the bottom of that. Folks, we're going to take a quick station break, and when we come back when you wrap up, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, COP, Professor Washington, and you. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you, and COP and you on WZYE 95 on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as the professor said, share the live. Please share the live. Thank you.
So, folks, we're going to go to the closing comments.
All the new listeners and them, please set up voice note.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy.
Go ahead.
Closing comment, Tommy.
Wisdom by Octavia Butler. Tolerance, like any aspect of peace, is forever a work in progress. Like I say every time, you the man in the mirror. If you want to become that change, you have to be that change. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Where you're cold, be warm. Where you're warm, stay cool. Where you're wet, get dry. But do your best. See you tomorrow right here in the village. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
COP.
Trinidad and Tobago, young people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, think positive, set goals in life, and work towards it. You have a government working on behalf of you, work with your government, and achieve your goals in life. Thank you. That is the day, Wall Street. Good night to all the listeners and viewers.
Not hearing you, Wall Street.
My closing comment is this. I prefer to be true to myself, even at the hazard of incurring the ridicule of others, rather than to be false and to incur my own abhorrence. I prefer to be true to myself, even at the hazard of incurring the ridicule of others, rather than to be false and to incur my own abhorrence. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. And COP sent me this as his closing comment. Some people are mad at you, not for what you did, but because you refused to fall when they expected you to. Some people are mad at you, not for what you did, but because you refuse to fall when they expect you to. That's COP closing comment. Yeah. Let me go to the chat, see the closing comments in the chat. Okay. Let me see. Capitan says check Rose green card. Okay. Miss, who is this? O'Neill Webster says, have a good night and get something better to do. What's that one? Okay, whatever it is. Anthony Ford said, good night, everyone in the village. Be safe out there, people. Till tomorrow. God bless. Going through the comments. Miss Santa Cruz says, till tomorrow, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated. O'Neill Webster says, you're not seeing this government is a big joke, embarrassing of an issue. Wake up and smell the coffee and get out of the decision you all, delusion you all in. Miss Santa Cruz said, because some time ago, Roger had distanced himself from them. I don't know, Miss Santa Cruz. We got to get to the bottom of that one. David Abdullah, another Trini. Okay. Leonard Thomas says, Professor, thank you for making us proud. Congratulations. Miss Santa Cruz closing comment. Just as treasures are uncovered from the earth, so virtue appears from good deeds. Buddha. Rudy Ali says, Wall Street, congratulations, job well done. You're a shining star.
Good night to you, Judy Ali.
Real Deal One says, PNM is not about patriotism. The PNM is about trickery and modern day slavery.
Good night to you, Real Deal.
Okay, folks, that's it. Let me see if there's any in the chat here. Don Alexander says,
there's a voice note from Dry Gin. You want it played?
Friends are like the walls of a, how long it is? The walls of a house.
Let me see.
Sometimes they hold up, sometimes you lean on them, and sometimes it's enough to know they're just standing.
Ole must never play. Ole must never play J.J. Joseph last voice note.
2 minutes, 28 seconds.
No, we had to play. We had to play.
Crack up, everybody.
They drift off to sleep. I pray that God watches over my family. Go ahead, Tommy.
Play it?
Yeah. You mightn't get through the whole thing, but play it.
Hi. Yes. Well, we've come to the end of another program. And my closing remarks is one where, my heart is very heavy. Heavy because what I'm looking at is not what gone and what went. I am not a 6.5 for any color. I'm a country lover. I'm a human lover. And you can picture after looking at the Ukraine war, after looking at the Gaza war with Israel, after looking at so many other wars that we had in our lifetime in the last 40 years, what it can be like in Venezuela and in Trinidad and Tobago. Don't fool your face. Don't tell me you are one of those who believe the cow jumped over the moon. Hey, let we talk and let we get them to talk and see what they could do now. I, just like you, don't know for sure who is a drug pusher or Nako, big man, I cannot say if Mr. Maduro is. I cannot say. But my picture is, what can happen to a lot of children? What can happen to a lot of ladies, old men, who will not be able to fend for them bloody self when bombs start to drop? So all we studying is dollars and cents, dragon. Oh gosh, people, think for yourself now and don't let leaders fool you into the wrong path. So far, I am thankful to God. I don't know, it is something. And maybe this is causing the pushback. I don't know. And I don't know how long it will last for. I don't know how long it will last for. Because I know. Oh gosh, let me be real. Forget about the bloody yellow and red thing just for a while now. Think about life. Look, me even want to finish this voice note. I God, have a good night and let me pray and talk.
Tommy and COP, before we go, and the other ship, the USS Gravely in Trinidad, right? That did come. That was supposed to when the war was supposed to start, right? Where that ship? That ship still in Trinidad?
No, that's gone.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it there. Folks, we see you tomorrow, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Remember, right? Stay blessed, and we are out of here. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
It's good. Yep.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins. Trinbago wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father, now is the time to decide. If you want leaders who can build, place your ex by the rising sun. If you want leaders who can lead properly, place your ex by the rising sun. On election day,